First technology. This is a demo showing the new add group and setting up a task to collect data. Over here I have two text files. One is a chain and the one is the fields configuration file. And you can see the chain names and the description. Right on top here I have the corresponding 3000 extra quotes window, and I can now put in a chain code, and I could see the list of rigs associated with this chain. I just copy and paste a new chain into the quotes table, and you can see the new rigs associated with this chain. And when I can now drill down to a rig to see the content associated with this rig, I have the bid prices and ask price and the size. Many more fields. Clicking on the properties, I can see the fields as on the left and the values are on the right. And looking at the fields definition, I'm going to capture the bid ask, last, bid size, ask size. There are many more fields that is available depending on your need and what you need to capture. So with the two files, the chain files and the fields definition, I'm now ready to add a new data capture group. This will stop the any ongoing tip capture, and this will start up the wizard. I'll just put in a new group and call it HKD. This will actually by default use a log file known as drm_HKD. Over here I just specify the chain refresh. First I'll put in the file containing the list of chains that I want to be used as input for my data retrieval group. I'm just going to look at the file itself, and there's 6 chains. I'm just going to specify the timing where I'm going to run the chain expansion. At 7 AM just before the market opens. And here would be name of the file which I will store the output from the chain expansion. So the chain expansion will produce all the rigs associated with that chain. Right now this file does not exist because the chain expansion hasn't happened yet. Next I would actually specify the retrieval methods using snap, since there's going to be over 4,000 rigs associated with all these 6 chains. And I would actually use request chunks because I know that I'm not allowed to request more than 500 instruments in single request. And I would now set up interval between each snap to be 2 minutes. Next I would specify the fields that I would capture for this group capture. 5 views. Typing in the name right now. Next, in the destination file, would specify the file where the Data Retrieval Manager will write the output from the tick capture. Now we'll want to specify when I would start data capture. Only when the market is open, and I'll specify when the market is going to open and close. Finally, this is a summary of your configuration. After I verify and check that everything is correct, I will just save it. I'm just going to create a new configuration file. So now that the file is saved, I can close the wizard and look at the configuration. When I click on the chains, you actually display on the right hand side the content of the file. Right now the master file, the rig master file doesn't exist, so you see a missing file. Going to my control room, I can see my new group has been created, and the chain and the rigs hasn't been retrieved before. That's why it shows a very early date. I'll just click on the button which actually toggles on and off. Right now I started the Hong Kong data capture. The first thing it does is actually expand the chains to give me the full set of rigs associated with this group. This could take some time because it's a fairly large data capture, over 4,300 instruments, and they will write out 4,300 rigs. So I'll just look out for the cell to change for the chain last update. And there you go. And it's just last written out, and there's up to 4,355 rigs